We are back for another episode of the last ever JunkWax May. We have 1992 Upper Deck Baseball. We are in search of the Ted Williams autograph. I think out of all this JunkWax needle in a haystack, I probably opened this either a little bit more or tied with 91 Donruss. Drinking some vanilla coffee. Let's go. I started opening the edge here to save a little bit of me struggling, and I'm still struggling. God damn it, hold on. Let me get my trash bag over here. Okay. Just so you don't think there's any chicanery going on. I got this box off eBay, actually a decent amount of time ago. Saving it up for JunkWax May. I remember these boxes. I used to have these at the LCS and my regular LCS, not Burbank, a lot. And they were 10, and then I think they made them 15. And then he had a box open in the back shelf, and he was trying to sell them for $1 a pack. I kind of passed on that, and I probably bought these. I didn't want to buy too many, but I probably bought a few of these packs for $1 a pack when he had them out at some point. Okay, so we're looking for the Ted Williams autograph, and there's going to be, of course, at least some star cards in here. And once again, cards are going to be flipped all around. I forgot. My memory of these, like, other than open them all the time. And there's a Kenny Lofton rookie, so there's going to be, I mean, it's not worth anything, but there's going to be some notable names in here. Kenny Lofton should be in the Hall of Fame, as Mr. T will argue with you. I agree with him, but he'll argue with anybody. Kenny Lofton should be in the Hall of Fame. There's a Derek Bell, star rookie, and a Royce Clayton rookie. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I think there's a Pedro Martinez in here. Back in this JunkWax era, you're always on the lookout for a Nevers rookie. I haven't got too much of note yet. There's a Reggie Sanders. He's going to pop up all the time. Oh, there's that. I like this card. There's a Ramon Martinez, but that is a Klesko Tomei. So that's cool. Yeah, you're going to find Kleskos, Tomeis. Real dick move, Upper Deck. There's Tom Glavine. Real dick move putting these cards back and forth like that. Okay, the Dave Winfield, 400, I'm assuming 400 home run club. Okay, so we'll keep a little stack up there. So far, we're at least getting some, I mean, for what it is, decent cards. I mean, I'm used to starting these boxes and not having anything for a few packs. We've not had any of the Ted Williams cards yet. We're going to try to slow play it if we can. And we, as I mentioned, I believe the Ted Williams autograph is on the checklist. And we do have a Ted Williams card here. There's another Tomei, star rookie. And there's the first Ted Williams card. So if we can see that it's a checklist, we can slow play it at the end. We're going to get that damn card one of these days. Not the checklist itself, but the autograph. Another star rookie of Donald Harris. Spoiler alert, he did not become a star rookie. Oh, there's a Deion Sanders baseball football card. Awesome. I don't know if that's considered to be an SP or not. Someone let me know. But, so we got that Deion card. I like that card. No, the Ted Williams should be at the back of the pack if it's in here. That was just a Ted Wood. And then we have a Wilfredo Cordero card. Let me move that stack over. Do some housekeeping here. I'm doing this as fast as I can. That's why there's no music in most of these JunkWax May episodes. Why did I choose May? I think I chose May because that was a month that I had accumulated JunkWax and I felt like opening it. Alan Trammell. And nothing. Last pack, first stack. Usually there's, what, 3, 4, 5 Ted Williams cards in a box. I remember there's Donnie Baseball. I remember when Tony Gwynn, good pack, staying at a hotel when we were moving between houses and finding a couple of these boxes at the LCS and then like opening a box every night that I was at the hotel. That's how bored I was. I'm looking at 2 Willie Banks cards off to my right here. No more. So, yeah, if I remember right, you'll have a stack or 2. There's a Ricky. A stack or 2, and that's Kruk. A skinny John Kruk and another Mattingly. So we're getting some doubles. So hopefully not that I don't want as many Mattingleys as possible. Shout out to Hedgehog. But hopefully we just get some new cards. My history on these, what I remember, the Eck, another Kruk, Dave Winfield, Dale Murphy, the Murph, as he was called, the really original nickname. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Scott Erickson. Is that you get, I always seem to only get 1 Ted Williams card like in the first 2 stacks, and then I'd get like 3 in the next 2, 3 or 4. Sorry, my hands are getting tired. You'll hear me scream and yell if anything crazy comes out of here. We have a Todd Zeal, I believe, and there is the Ted Williams card in there. So we got to slow play something. I'm putting that right up there. That is a Ted Williams card. I do not know if it was a checklist or not. So if I could get 1 or 2 that I can slow play to keep some of you sons of bitches watching until the end. I need those clicks. I need those views. I need that valuable YouTube money coming in. I probably owe like $10,000 from copyright violations on YouTube. Who's that? Another Ted Williams. So I told you. And leave that there. So we got 2 Ted Williams. So actually that's the third, number 2 and number 3 of the box. So we're looking like a 4 or 5 Ted Williams in this. I love that card. He's so excited that someone's interviewing him. Don Paul Molitor. He's like, I've never been interviewed before. He's just fucking freaking out there. And the Jim Abbott, that's a cool card. And then the Steve Sachs. So we're getting to the bottom of the second stack here. I still have a place in my heart for these. It's probably not something, now that JunkWax May has come to an end. There's the King Griffey Jr. Very cool card. It's come to an end. I'll still buy these, but it's going to have to be like out in the wild for a good price. I'm not going to look for them on eBay. And then another King Griffey Jr. Ken, Craig, no relation, and Senior. Put that up there. The Eck again, we saw that card, the Kruk. This pack looks familiar. Dwight and Gary, I remember that card. And I'll throw it out there. 2 more packs, second stack. Then we're going to take a quick coffee and cigarette break. It's like the 1970s. And that's Tony Gwynn and Chris Gwynn. So I don't mind those cards of like the family connections. I guess I could have waited one more pack before I cleaned up. Is that Clemens? Nope. Von Hayes. Jose Canseco. We'll throw that out there. Just, Barry Bonds. And Cal and Billy. So the third family connection card. Okay, halfway through. Halftime break. Discuss amongst yourselves, out of what we pulled so far, not seeing the other two Ted Williams cards, what card's the best so far? Leave it in the comments, please. I don't know. I don't know if it's the Winfield 400. I don't think a King Griffey Jr. base card. I'm going to say it's the Klesko Tomei card for me. I think Tomei was very underrated. He's a Hall of Famer, so it's not like he got screwed. But I remember he wanted to go to the Cubs. The Cubs, I think, had C-Hop Choi coming up in the minors, and they're like, oh no, screw you, Jim Tomei. We have C-Hop Choi coming down the pipeline. Unfortunately, a Jeff Juden. There was a Sean Dunston there. Todd Van Poppel, rookie. I think there's another Ted Williams here. So that'll be number 4. So we'll try to slow play that. Steve Buechele. And a Samuel Sosa on the White Skanks. I just made that up. There's a Roberto Hernandez. We have that guy covering. So we've got at least 3 slow plays for the Ted Williams. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if it's in there? Another Ted Williams. Whoa. So they come in back-to-back packs. So I'm not even really looking through these too much. Caminiti, Kyle Abbott, and we probably saw that. Tom Goodwin covering that one. So we have 4 in there and a total of 5. So, oh, Nolan Ryan. Very nice. Nolan Ryan. So we probably are not going to see. Is that Tony Gwynn? Oh, Gerald Clark. Probably not going to see any more Ted Williams for a little bit. Chris George, Andy Ashby, and King Griffey Jr. Sr. This pack feels thicker. I'm wrong 99% of the time when I think, oh, this is one of my favorite cards. I will swear to the day I die that is a fake painted on face. Ellis Burks. I thought it was Kirby Puckett. We're going through these as fast as we can. We have a Pedro Martinez. A lot of people will say that is not his rookie card. That's fine. I'll fight you about it, but it's still fine. Oh, another Ted Williams. Thought I saw something sneaking back there. So we're going to at least have a nice, another Glenn family. Throw that up there with the other ones, and we'll leave that. So we're going to have a nice little slow play at the end here. My arms are tired. Dave Henderson, good player. Another Ted Williams card. Oh my God, this box is chock full of Ted Williams cards. Jose Day. He's so intense. And then they make him clean up the balls afterwards. No. Another Griffey family. Jack Morris. Last pack, third stack. Kirk Dressendorf. I believe he's from close to where I'm from. I'm not going to look. Rick Wilkins. Darryl Strawberry. Another Jim Abbott. No rookie card in that pack. Last stack. Well, give us one more Ted. Oh, we got the gold sticker. I forgot about that. It's like you see the same pattern over and over and over and over. It's the Houston Astros, right by Houston Astro Casey Candel. So we got the Astros gold sticker. Not that I'm... Oh, there we go. We could have missed a Sandberg by now, but we have a Rhino. Sandberg will take the top spot there. We're going through these pretty quick. Oh, there he is again. Jose De Jesus. Dean Palmer. Dave Henderson again. Barry Larkin. Ted Wood. So Barry Larkin. I think Larkin's a pretty underrated Hall of Fame. Hey, a second gold sticker. Didn't shock me this time as much because we just saw one. Can we get another Sandberg in the pack? Hey, it's a Colorado Rockies. So 2 gold stickers. They're not extremely rare. Hey, a Gracie. Mark Grace. Very nice. Another Willie Banks. That's the 3rd one at least. And that's what I was hoping for. See how some of the stacks have a bunch of the Ted Williams cards and others have none? Another Strawberry. We just saw him. Who the hell is Patrick Lennon? Little cleanup. These cards are going all over the place. We have 5 packs left. 1992 Upper Deck Baseball. In search of the Ted Williams autograph. We have 5 packs. And then we have the slow play on 4 or 5 Ted Williams. Will Clark. Bip Roberts. We have a Atlanta Brave. Who is that? Steve Avery. Okay. Avery was a good pitcher. They just had so many good pitchers back then. Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox. That Avery kind of... David Justice. Wilfredo Cordero again. Todd Zeile again. Thought that was Eckersley. We've seen him a couple times already. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, shot out to the hobbyist. Arthur Rhodes. Doug Drabek, I believe. Best infield arms, Travis Fryman. There's a George Brett. Take that. Lenny Dykstra. Oh, there's the Manny, oh, Cal. I forgot about the Manny rookie. I probably pulled this card 30 times in my life. But I forgot about the Manny Ramirez rookie in there. Very cool. I'll still take it. Jeremy Burnett and Lee Smith Hall of Famer. Last pack. A little last pack magic here. If there is a Ted Williams in here, we'll just start by looking at it. But there's not. Best outfield arm, Jesse Barfield. Wade Boggs. Ivan Rodriguez. Steve Hosey. I got hosed with that card. Mark Smith. I got Smith with that card. And then John Olerud's the last regular card. Olerud was a good player too. Okay, let's do this. We're going to start from top to bottom here. And we have this Ted Williams. Not the checklist, not the auto. That is not the checklist. Rookie of the Year. There is a Tom Goodwin. That is not. It's a cool picture, though. Nope, not the checklist. God darn it. Oh, the same one. Do you think we got 2 left? Is that the checklist? That is the checklist right there. Oh, look at that. Frank Thomas for the big hurt for Mr. T. Very nice. So let's see if we can get this other card out of the way first. Are those 2? No, the last one. We have Danny Tartable, I believe. I was correct. So we have this one here. Oh, it's the same goddamn one. 3 of them. So this is it. This was the bottom, or no, the second to the bottom card. So this, I believe, is a checklist. Is this? I don't think so. Well, I don't think they numbered the back. Okay, you ready? Oh, it's just the Upper Deck Baseball Heroes. So this is just a checklist for Baseball Heroes, not the Ted Williams. So we didn't even get like a big sweat with the actual Ted Williams checklist where he would have signed. So we will do this again. This is not the last box of 1992 Upper Deck I have ever opened. I promise you that. So once again, thank you very much. We got a lot of decent cards. I haven't opened this for a while. Fun to go through it again. And it's just another episode of JunkWax May. Even though it's the last one, I still know that we're going to pull something big. I just know it. I know we're going to get that one needle in the haystack card. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later.